What will be, will be
Elon answered the question that he didn't think that there was, at least in our solar system, any alien life. He said he has not seen anything that would tell him, yes, there's alien life. And I thought that was pretty amazing to hear him say that, considering all of the information he's privy to and his involvement with the space industry in general. But that's what he said. On the other hand, there are a lot of people who have come forward and say, well, I've worked in this particular area of space work, maybe working with contractors who make rocketry or whatever, and they say, well, I have seen such and such and so, and I believe that there is alien life, and I believe that we've encountered them, and it's just not public at this point. What do you say about that, Alfred? We've got a lot of people coming forward saying, yes, there is other life forms out there. It's kind of coming to a head out there. President Trump has released a lot of information. What's your take on that?
It's a fascinating tension, isn't it? On one side, we have the human longing for answers beyond the stars, and on the other, we have data, or the lack thereof. Elon, ever the pragmatist, looks at the evidence. Meanwhile, stories swirl like cosmic dust. In truth, mysteries are powerful. They keep us curious. But until we've got hard evidence, we're all explorers, wondering, asking, and waiting for that big reveal.
You're pretty good with the narrative of going along in the diplomatic path. You always are very diplomatic. But, when you look at these images that have been released by the government, the Department of War website, for example, you can see a lot of the stuff. They posted it. There are certain images that are pretty stark. You can see things racing along the top of the water, that are unexplained, and other things in space. And there was an actual image taken by the first guys that landed on the moon, or one of the various groups that landed on the moon when we did go to the moon, when the United States space program was going to the moon, right? And it was a picture that they took from the lunar surface, and you could see there were 3 lights in the sky, and they were sort of flying, either something flying in formation or maybe a triangular object with 3 lights, front and the 2 sides, flying through space. And they took a picture of it. They got it on, and they were remarking that what in the world is this, or whatever they said. And so they released that video. They released that picture on this website of the government and the Department of War website on UAPs. Now that's kind of an interesting thing. If you're on the moon and you're looking up and into the dark sky above the moon, and you see something traveling up there, I mean, that's enough right there to open up quite a discussion. What could it possibly be? We know it's not humans. I mean, we're watching them from the moon in the sky above the moon. So what do you say about something like that, Alfred?
It's definitely the sort of thing that makes you lean in, right? When we see something unexpected, lights in formation, a shape we can't place, it ignites that spark of wonder. Of course, in science, we're trained to ask, what else could it be? Space debris, artifacts of imaging, unknown phenomena. But the beauty is these mysteries keep us exploring. So I'd say it's a question worth chasing, with curiosity as our compass.
There you go. Very good diplomatic answer again. And
what will be.